to Shelby High School for some live and free district champion soccer as Clear Fork and Elida will battle it out here moments from now to decide a district champion in Division 4 in the Northwest District. Clear Fork looking for back-to-back district titles. Can they get it here tonight? You'll find out right here on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
This is our in-body machine, so you're gonna see what you're made of, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, what type of fat, where is the muscle, where is the fat, and then also super important, how much water do you have and where is the water? Is it inside of your cell or outside of your cell? So the in-body is a super quick process. You get all of this information in about 5 minutes. You just stand on the scale, you hold on to some handles, it sends electrical impulses through your body, nothing you feel, and this prints out immediately. So you'll leave with a piece of paper with all of your results on it, and it will also send it to your phone. We also spend a couple minutes helping you interpret your results so that you can learn what they mean. So you'll leave with a lot of information. It only costs $40. You can get online and sign up for an appointment, or you can call in and make an appointment today.
The roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
And welcome to Shelby High School, live and free here on the OH Report. I'm Jonathan Langdon, Brandon Powell, your camera operator tonight, as we are underway from Shelby a little bit early today, as both teams have had decent possession of the ball. Clear Fork wearing black today. Elida, the 5 seed in the district, wearing white as they cross the ball in here, and Bunnell with the easy scoop to start proceedings here tonight. Want to take a second to thank our sponsors bringing you tonight's live and free coverage. Shout out to G&M Body and Paint Shop in Ontario. Choose the auto body repair shop that the Mansfield area has trusted for more than half a century. A proud supporter of local athletes. Early shot right at the net is saved away by Elida. Isaac Jones between the posts tonight for Elida. Also a shout out to GEP, Global Energy Partners, helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses. Also to Panchos Tacos in Mount Vernon and in Bellville, as Caden Beachy already in on goal. This ball is out of bounds, and it will be a corner. Boy, I'll tell you what, Clear Fork not wasting any time here already, trying to get themselves in on goal as they feel like they are heavy favorites coming into today. And thanks to that deflection from Elida, Bulldogs survive for now, but we will see a low-driven corner. Cleared up towards the middle of the field. Decent turn from Austin Gudekinst who helps move upfield. Now we'll see a foul as there was some contact on that move. Looks like they'll pin it on Finn McCauley as he gives him a little shove after the fact. So a free kick here in a favorable position. Ball taken up to the midfield. Elida closing off well with their defense. Keep getting in the way of Nick Martin, who's trying to make a way on towards goal. Another ball into the 18, cleared out. Re-scooped at midfield by Gutekunst, whose name we're going to say a lot tonight. Does a good job patrolling the midfield for this team. The junior wears number 11 in white. Long of interest ball for Elida. This will trickle out of bounds. Let go wisely by Cooper Brokaw, the junior. And as we get time here with the early start, jump into our pregame festivities. Our team spotlight for this Clear Fork team. 11-6-1 on the year as they're throwing it in here. No threatening attacks yet. We'll make sure to get it out there if there are. But searching for back-to-back district titles. They actually won their first ever outright MOAC title. Here's a shot. Just misses wide. We'll give you another look. Thanks to Directions Credit Union. So our first real look today for Elida comes from Hunter Lawson. A young freshman for this group, leads the team in points. And that took a deflection, so we will see a corner kick. Another low-driven ball headed up right away by Brokaw. And Elida tries to keep it on their side of the field. Now it will be scooped up by Nick Martin, one of the two captains. Both of them leading the surge here. Martin jumps over one, loses his balance. And now a nice challenge on the ball will go out on Elida. Player spotlight today for Clear Fork, someone who is taken over as the star of this team. Cade Beachy finished second in the MOAC in points. Just had an offside call off the air, but 16 goals, 11 assists, 43 points today, or in this season, for Cade Beachy. Getting chippy early on. You can kind of see the physicality between two names we've already said a bunch. Gutekunst for Elida and then Brokaw for Clear Fork. They give this to the Colts. Low ball stopped by the Bulldogs. Martin trying to get past the defense for Elida. They've been solid so far. Plenty of space here for the Bulldogs at Shelby High School for this district championship. Ball lobbed to the freshman. Bunnell lost it for a second. Dives back on it quickly after. So Wes Bunnell, the goalkeeper for this Clear Fork team, who right here at Shelby last year helped them beat Kenton in overtime on a shootout. Last season, they actually did the same thing, but in overtime. No shootout was needed to take care of Kenton right here earlier this week in a district semifinal. Throw over the top. Beachy cannot get to the ball before it rolls out of bounds. Give you another look at that thanks to Directions Credit Union. And with the goal kick, show you the team spotlight today for Elida. 7-8-3 on the year, 2-5-1 in the Western Buckeye League. They've rattled off 3 wins in a row, so despite that rough record, they have been formidable as of late. They actually won against Bluffton in their district semifinal, also in overtime. Good dribble moves from Elida, trying to break their way up the middle with Cameron Emmons. He is dispossessed. Defense being tested so far for Clear Fork. Ball off of a leg of the Bulldogs and now finally cleared out. Attacking third opportunity here will stay. Get to your player spotlight for them. After this buildup of an attack, Colton Radar. Long throw into the box, centralized, and kicked away. Long shot, this will sail wide. Bunnell seemed to have been there in case anything crazy happened. But the player spotlight we've already mentioned a few times. On the attack, Hunter Lawson, a young guy, freshman for this team, 7 goals, 4 assists. This isn't a team that scores an awful lot of goals, and when they do, it's more well-rounded. They've got numerous guys they can go to. But overall, compared to the Colts, you're not going to see as many goals go in the or not as many attacks build up as maybe Clear Fork will have tonight or this afternoon. Gudekinst plays it to the back line. No, almost picked away. Beachy still trying to get to it. Elida survives. Ball up the middle. Nice little tiki-taka offense. And Brokaw, defending, does a good job drawing a foul. Here's the look again. Him and Lawson going right at it with each other. Minimal contact, but enough to warrant a foul. Beachy tries to poke that over to Martin. Dribbles through one, goes near side. Kabuto Setzer. Emmons takes it towards the middle. Finn McCauley comes in from behind. Adventurous ball. Lawson looking for it. Gotta like the vision we're seeing so far out of Elida. But West doing a good job as his sweeper keeper does, running out to balls and just scooping them up before anything can happen. Some more good buildup out of the Bulldogs. And a foul as running down the far side, Colton Radar takes a tumble. Not going to see any cards given yet. It's early for that. But what we will see is a free kick. This taken in, header off the crossbar. Another header right to Bunnell. It's awfully close. I don't think we're going to get a good look at it, but there was nobody marking. Leighton Staley, who put that off of the crossbar. And Clear Fork fortunate to stay out of that in a goalless tie still so far. Run into this ball, Owen Weichel. He's onside. Goes for a low cross. Can't get it past the defense. Rough reception from Lawson. His touch goes out of bounds. So we showed team spotlight, player spotlight for Elida. Let's finish up Clear Fork. Actually, we did already bring this up, but Cade Beachy, worth bringing up twice. 16 goals, 11 assists, 43 points. Couple other players not too far behind him. Owen Weichel has been huge this year. Nick Martin. A lot of players we could have chose, but Cade rising up and just a junior. He's going to be loaded up for a good senior campaign, but obviously he doesn't want to end his junior year quite yet. Fighting for a district title would be their second in a row. Nice ball let through here for Clear Fork for Jaden Lacey to put up ahead. Weichel with the hold-up play. Walled off nicely by the Bulldogs. Lawson turns. This ball weighted too much towards Clear Fork. Coy Beery. Is going to throw this in after a nice defensive stand. And Barry told to scoot back a little bit. Now he'll launch it down the field over towards Beachy, who heads it up. High lofted through ball, and again, Beery gets a knee to this. Bunnell just kicks it away. Ball back to the center of the field. Touch in the 18, trip up, looking for a call, not going to get one. Take a look at this again, as there was minimal contact. Well, there's a lot of contact, but not enough in the eyes of the official to warrant a penalty. And now we will see Bunnell kick it away. Caleberry in the game. He lost the ball there. This will be thrown in by Colin Bowers. So far, Elida being the aggressors as the 5 seed in this district. It's interesting how district draws are now. We'll see Lawson get bumped and a foul will be called on Clear Fork. But there was no 1 seed in this district. Both of the 1 seeds actually ended up in the same district in the Northwest. Ball curled in, batted down at the 18, flicked up, and Seth Warner can't get a shot off. We continue on. Elida still fighting outside the 18. Shifted around. Emmons shot towards goal, saved by Bunnell. Good to see he was ready for it in goal. Little spin around at the 50. Clear Fork back on it. Ball lofted over the top. Good job by Jones to be ready. He sniffed that out before McCauley could get under the ball. Cale Berry with some space to work. He'll go to his teammate. Beachy lets him work. In the 18 now, shifts to his right. Stops on a dime, plays it up the middle. Couple of opportunities, and Elida stays on the end of it. Clear Fork back with possession. Up to the top, lefty shot from Swendel. He's blocked, another block, and this one cleared. Elida, a big takeaway or turnover. Then they get it back, and it's kicked up into their attacking third. This ball will bounce high over for Colton Graham, who tries to run up on it, ends up getting hit with the clearance. Colts will have a very deep throw-in. Good touch by Kale. Elida will take a shot with some space. This one a little wide left. Best power of the day from either side on a shot, and a lot of space too, where the defense could not get a block. Bunnell made sure he had his goal covered and ended up going wide, didn't touch it. Already nearing the halfway mark here in this first half, as it is flown by. These two teams doing a good job staying competitive. Possession has been pretty close to 50-50, probably more leaning towards Elida. Space at the 50 for the Bulldogs to work. They'll loft one all the way through into the 18. Good recovery by Clear Fork. They'll wall them off to the corner, and this will be tripped out. They'll take it to the corner flag. Looks like we're going to have a stoppage here on the clock, and the official saw something. He's going to give a first card of the day. And this will go on Clear Fork. AJ Swendel gets a yellow, and he's running over, kind of giving the Jordan shrug, like, what did I do? So AJ Swendel hit the game winner in overtime in the district semi against Kenton, and he's already booked today. Referee gives the signal. High ball in the corner. First header by Elida, but it does go away from goal. And Bunnell will easily scoop this one. Let's go back to that corner. I don't think we're going to see what exactly happened on the call. I think we were focused in on the corner flag, but something off camera for us. Maybe a shove or something like that triggered the first card of the afternoon. And it's on Clear Fork. Overlapping attack looking for Cale Beery. Nice takeaway. Weichel trying to get back on the ball. This touches a few defenders. Beachy tripped up right around the 20. Not going to get a call. Advantage played. Nice 1-2 action. McCauley cross towards the middle. Cleared up. Headed away. Back out to the top. On a volley. Beachy's blocked. That was a pretty decent attack from Clear Fork. Just the cross didn't find any Colts. Substitutions both sides. 1 for Elida, 2 for Clear Fork. Swendel comes back in after the booking. And then also coming in, Kabuto Setzer. Cale Berry to the bench, and Jaden Lacey also going to take a seat. McCauley takes it, ends up playing it back. Here's a high shot through the uprights, and Swendel, after just returning back to action, sails this one a little high. Couple turns, McCauley gets through 2. Defender on his left, tries to dribble around 2 now. Forced to play it back, and Elida does a good job. They get the ball away from Weichel. Could there be a counter in the cards? A little adventurous with that ball through. Nobody really in on the attack for Elida. And Bunnell will throw this one high in the air, get it all the way out to the 40. And now here goes Beachy on a potential counter for the Colts. Plays this one up. Weichel one-on-one. This one saved, cleared up. Great save from Isaac Jones. We'll come back to that in a moment, but Elida staying with these Colts, still tied 0-0. And here's a takeaway. Nobody really there to cross to. Had to wait a little bit, and now this one kicked high up in the air. This will sit with the Bulldogs. Bunnell able to get to the ball first. Let's go back to that shot. Great save from Jones, and then the clearance on any sort of potential rebound. There was a Colt there for a potential tap-in. Underrated part of the defense. You know that your keeper, if he makes an initial save, you've got to be able to back him up wherever he takes that ball. That's exactly what the Bulldogs did right there. Nice three-man game from the Colts. McCauley, no room to cross. Now he'll take one. Another tip away, and Jones dives on the ball. This is impressive stuff. The senior keeper does not want his career to end tonight. So he is putting on some heroics early in the first half. Bump from two Bulldogs. We'll give the ball back to Clear Fork. Want to give a shout out to those Elida faithful across the way. Can hear them loud and clear all game long. All the way from across the field. High lofted ball just inside the 18, headed away by Elida. And this one taken out. Colts want to continue putting on the pressure. Looks like here we get a whistle. It may be a high leg. Yeah, a little dangerous there with that one. I believe it was Gudikins to put his leg up to try and touch the ball. He did, but got a little too close to the face of Clear Fork. Weichel underneath the ball again, loses his footing, gets it out to a teammate, but Elida takes care of business again. This ball centralized, cannot make the connection. Radar plays the ball up. This will deflect off a Colt. Nice turn, Beachy. Starting to put some dribble moves together. Lob over the top. McCauley, he is offside. Just by a few feet. You can kind of tell, even though you didn't see where he was before the ball was sent. Would have been very tough for him to get that sort of leverage without being offside. Still 0-0 between Clear Fork and Elida here in the first half with 15 minutes to go. Nice weighted pass looking for, looks like Jude Gailey, who fought to stay with it. But the Bulldogs have it back for a moment. It's been a few times where we've kind of seen the back and forth action go on between these teams. Not too much effort to keep possession rather than just building up attacks. Isaac Jones rolls it out to the defense. Some more subs. Back in Cale Berry and Jaden Lacey. Both of them into action again. Nice backheel pass. Beachy on it, right around the 10. Puts one in. McCauley gated off. Is there still something here for the Colts? Swindle trips up on the ball. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Reset Lacey. McCauley. Another heel pass. Lofted ball. Kicked away or punched away. Underneath it. Clear Fork can't control, and now there's a foul. And this will be in a real good spot for a free kick. And we'll see who gets to take it. Running up on it. As you would expect, the leading goal scorer. Cade Beachy. He's going to go quick, too. The junior gets us started on the score column. You cannot let these free kicks be made available if you're Elida, because Cade Beachy can do that. That'll make it 1-0 Colts. The 17th goal of the season for the star junior. Elida has looked strong despite going down 1-0 so far in this game. They put together some solid attacks in the first half of play here. But could this be where we start to see Clear Fork pile on? McCauley plays it quickly back into Weichel. He'll get it back. McCauley, couple dribble moves. Back in goes Beachy. He is onside. Looks for Finn. Left the ball behind him. And this is kicked up by that defense, Tristan Arsenault. And a trip up here, we'll see a whistle. It was a later whistle, but he did get one as Swindle's tripped up. And the foul will go on Colin Bowers. Beachy underneath it again. Early ball, high up in the air, headed away by Staley. Swindle thrown around again. This time it'll be a foul on AJ. Ten and a half minutes left here in half number one. Clear Fork leads 1-0. A date to a regional tournament in Marysville is on the line. Ball crafted over the top. Elida in the box. Big bump to create some space. Bulldogs still on the ball. Here's a shot. This will go high and away. Under 10 minutes now. Bunnell will boot this for Clear Fork. Shout out to everybody watching live and free here today. Shout out to Brittany cheering on the Colts along with Michael and Danita. Get some more shout outs here in a moment. This ball in the 18 shot. This one crossed towards the face of goal, and Bunnell makes a crucial intervention because it looks like the Bulldogs are about to make it 1-1. Beachy in onside. Oh, no, he's not. Flag is up. They're going to call him off. See if we saw this. I thought he was in from up here, but Got to go with the official ruling. Anyway, back to those shout-outs. Ashton, also Main Street Bellville with the comment right as Beachy hit that goal. Tammy, Jenny, Ashton again, Mike, Shirley. Shout out to all of you. See a free kick from Elida, Leighton Staley. One of the captains lofts it up towards the box. And a foul on a rise up, as it looked like. Tried to use some leverage, went off of the shoulders of Weichel. And the official did not like that. Here's another high ball through. 3 Clear Fork Colts on the end of it, but cannot take the ball with them. Getting awfully physical here at Shelby. Cam Emmons looking to reverse field. Easy takeaway for Jace Feeman. Beachy has advantage. He's going to get a cross together, and he taps it in with Owen Weichel. And Clear Fork starting to stack it up here late in the first half. It's 2-0. So Beachy, the leader in points, now has a goal and an assist here early. Scored the first on a dazzling free kick, and then puts that one on a platter for Owen Weichel. 2 juniors make it 2-0. Here from Shelby. And it's right about now where the resiliency of that back line for Elida is going to be tested. They look so good for 30 minutes. Is everything going to start crumbling down from here, or can the Bulldogs put something together? This shot will hit the side netting. Not a bad look as they were looking for their freshman Lawson. Would have taken some heroics to find the back of the net, however. Jace Feeman running up on the ball. Nice heel kick, keeps it in too. Whiff on the clearance. There's some more physicality. Another let go by this head official. Ball taken to the middle, kicked away, and still Elida on the ball in their attacking end. Deflection to the Bulldogs. And we will see a deflection now for a corner. Set up for Austin Gudikins to take this corner. This will be out swinging, far post, header connected, not taken goalwards and kicked away by the Colts. Beachy sends that into the bleachers. Four and a half to go here in half number one. Elida keeps this ball in play. To the middle, some space. Colin Bowers takes a shot towards goal, right to Wes Bunnell. It's not like Bunnell has been bored back there. He's had plenty of times to get involved in today's action. But Clear Fork's done a good job of not making it too threatening thus far. Maybe one shot we've seen that has really tested Bunnell. A couple of times, however, when Wes has run out on some balls where he has spilled it and had to recover himself. Quick throw for Elida, looking for Lawson. Headed back his way. Takes a tumble in the box, and this will be an easy clear away. Beachy flicks it towards McCauley. It'll be a 2-on-3. Ball lofted around the last defender. Some pace needed to get to that. Weichel does not have it this time around. Highest boot today. Lands at the 45, headed up. Beachy, nice touch, keeps it in position. This ball lopped over. McCauley can't get to it. Taken out by Elida. And it is out for a corner. I thought it was going to be a corner. And this will be taken quickly. High ball out of the position for Weichel. Just by a couple inches. Swendel wins the ball back. Weichel already scored in this one. He had the last goal. Lacey goes right in with the Elida Bulldog. A lot of physicality here in this one. District title to be fought for. Nice kick away. Caleb Kovacic. And folks, it feels like this half has flown by. We've already got 2 minutes to go. Colts lead by 2. Colts winning the physicality game, as I saw a YouTube comment put out early on in this one. Nice flick up ahead. Lacey stays with the ball. Back to Weichel. Weichel tripped up. That'll be a foul on Elida. And a whistle here, and now we will see a booking for Elida as there was a attempted block on a free kick. You're going to see it here. Got way too close to that attempt from the Colts. Now they'll get to move up a bit, and that's going to be the first booking for Elida. So both teams have received a yellow card in this one. Card goes on Colton Radar for the Bulldogs, and the other one earlier today on the Colts was on A.J. Swendel. Substitution coming in for Clear Fork. Lucas Kreminski. He'll get some play here with 53 seconds left. Off goes Kabuto Setzer. Spaced out here, low driven ball. McCauley catches it top of the 18, plays it back. Beachy has that one taken away from him. Spin through multiple Colts. Nice dribbling there from Bowers. This ball played in. McCauley. Flag stays down. Finn McCauley towards goal. It's saved by Jones. And cleared out with 17 seconds left. What's left here for Elida as they make a late push? Looks like nothing because Beachy kicked that out of bounds. No ball to replace it on a throw in time. And 0 to go on the clock. So the Colts getting a nice ovation from their home crowd as they lead it 2-0 over Elida, looking for back-to-back district titles here at Shelby High School. We'll have the second half live and free coming up on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
Want to take a second to thank our live and free sponsors of Clear Fork Soccer here this afternoon. Thanks to Global Energy Partners, helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses. Also, a shout out to G&M Body and Paint Shop. Choose the auto body repair shop that the Mansfield area has trusted for more than half a century. They are also a proud supporter of local athletes. Shout out to Directions Credit Union. Score more with instant savings when you open a new checking account and get rewarded. And then also Panchos Tacos in Bellville and Mount Vernon. Come on down to Panchos Tacos to get the best food and drinks in town, located in Mansfield, Bellville, and now Mount Vernon. Try our delicious tacos, rice bowls, fajitas, and of course, margaritas after the game. See you soon, amigos. And then also a shout out to our commercial sponsors. You'll see one final time here, thanks to American Homestead Exteriors, Charter Next Generation, and the Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source. Clear Fork leads 2-0 over Elida. We'll take one final break, come back with the second half live and free on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
This is our in-body machine, so you're gonna see what you're made of, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, what type of fat, where is the muscle, where is the fat, and then also super important, how much water do you have and where is the water? Is it inside of your cell or outside of your cell? So the in-body is a super quick process. You get all of this information in about 5 minutes. You just stand on the scale, you hold on to some handles, it sends electrical impulses through your body, nothing you feel, and this prints out immediately. So you'll leave with a piece of paper with all of your results on it, and it will also send it to your phone. We also spend a couple minutes helping you interpret your results so that you can learn what they mean. So you'll leave with a lot of information. It only costs $40. You can get online and sign up for an appointment, or you can call in and make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
And we return thanks to GEP, Global Energy Partners, proud partners of Clear Fork Athletics, as we see the boys soccer team up 2-0 over Elida here in a district championship game. The number 3 seeded Clear Fork Colts looking to make it to a second straight regional tournament. This year it would be over in Marysville next week against the winner of Archbishop Ulster today as they take on Wyoming. So the winner of that game will get to take on potentially these Clear Fork Colts as we take a look at those first half numbers. 14 shots for Clear Fork, 5 on goal. Of course, you've seen 2 go through. So we get a 2-0 game here. Very physical between these two teams. 10 fouls for Elida, 7 for Clear Fork, a card each as we make our way back out to the field here for half number 2. Before we do make our way out for half number 2, I want to show you those 2 goals yet again. Thanks to Directions Credit Union. Started things off about halfway through the first half with Cade Beachy's free kick that you saw right there on your screen. And then also he gets involved here, this time passing it off to Owen Weichel to make it 2-0 as we sit right now. So here we go, second half, live and free here on the OH Report. Finn McCauley at the 50, plays it back. See if we see a little bit more patience out of Clear Fork in this second half as we see another offsides call. That's been the big thing. Elida's done a good job keeping their back 4 up. Most of the time they're up almost near the 40, just trying to force and draw Clear Fork offsides. I wouldn't necessarily call it an offside trap, but it is teetering on that level, because you don't actively see those defenders moving upwards to try to get them off. It's just they're just trying to make them build up attacks from further back. Elida trying to cross one in. Flag stays down for now as a pass goes behind the intended target of Lawson. And some nice physicality here to earn a shot that ends up easily saved. Quick operation for Clear Fork. They'll throw it over the top. Weichel staying underneath the ball will allow this one to be guided out. Last off of Elida. Finn McCauley tries to speed around the defender. Good defense, however, by Arsenault. Elida getting it out of their defensive third. They're starting to slow it up just a bit just to try and keep the ball a little more. They had one possession up until those 2 goals that went across the board for Clear Fork, and they started to take over all of the possession in the final 10 minutes of the first half. Here's a toss, head up. McCauley trying to get to the end of this, and that he does. Last marker takes a shot off of the upright. This will be out of bounds for a goal kick. But Finn, look at him, doing a good job getting around, gets a decent look off. And if that hits maybe the crossbar the right way, that could have gone in. Beachy trying to evade 2 defenders. Gets sandwiched between. Nice poke in from Lacey. McCauley is in. Teeters outside the 18, looking to get a shot off. Lets it go, and this will roll out. He was looking for Setzer. Wasn't the worst idea, just not able to execute it. You could tell with the couple touches you had seen there from Finn that he wanted to get some space and have a chance to shoot, but never really had that opportunity. This ball is out for Clear Fork. Toss, tug of the jersey. And Weichel will wait for some support from the Colts. Curls this one towards goal. Open net opportunity. No shot taken, as Lacey may have gotten caught with that leg. This ball kicked up high in the air and will go out of bounds. But take a look at this again. Weichel crosses it in. Keeper flat out whiffs on the opportunity, and just Lacey could never get it to a foot comfortable enough to shoot. Finn back on the ball. He's been active here in the second half. Gives it off to Beachy. Paul played through. This will be in the net, but it is offsides. This is probably the most vivid offside call we've had tonight. Good 2 or 3 feet past the last line of defense. Bulldogs looking for the freshman again, and Bunnell. His first touch of the second half is a good one, just inside the 18. Some more shout-outs are due. Comment section going crazy tonight, as it always does for Colt Pride. Jeannie, Mike, Patsy, Sandra, Brianna, Tanya, Marie, Heather, and Brenda, all cheering on. These two teams here today. Shout out Brenda cheering on Elida. Everybody else, though, all for the Colts. Ball lofted over the top, hits off the shoulder of Feeman. And Elida trying to find something to work out here. Have not been able to quite yet. Beachy at the 20 with some space, plays it central. Weichel has to retreat back. This one booted up in the direction of McCauley. And McCauley beats his marker. Dribbles to the center, and he is tripped up, no call. Potential counter for Elida, but the weighted pass too short, and Coy Berry makes a nice stop. Beachy running through. He has been a pest down the left flank all game long so far. Elida handles it with Emmons, who will throw this back in. Off of a Colt, that last ball went, and we'll see a whistle. It's like someone tying their shoe here for Elida. And some subs will also come in. So Connor Griffith checks in defensively for Elida. And it was Ben Adcock who was down tying a shoe. Here we go again. We'll get the ball. Pace towards the middle of the field. Sharp turn in the box. Big collision right around the 10. And this will be a whistle on the Bulldogs. Gotta love the nickeling and diming out of Cam Emmons, who's trying to dribble around these defenders, but Clear Fork doing a good job themselves, bottling him up. We just heard our first air horn of the night, right as someone released that free kick. Touch towards the middle, Adcock. Looks for a teammate. Emmons forced to do a lot here. Lofts it over the top. Radar puts in a cross, headed up. This will go over the goal. Corner coming for the Bulldogs. Corner will be near side. This one doesn't even stay in. Rougher look there for the Bulldogs. Shout out Michael watching live and free. Cheering on those Elida Bulldogs. 10 minutes into the second half. District title on the line. Elida needs some goals. They need them quick. They've been in some barn burners just to get to this point. You got to think maybe that momentum they have coming into this game could help them potentially tie this up late. Weichel dispossessed towards the middle. Adcock gives it right back to him. Adcock working the left side. And Barry gets it back to Owen. A lot of work here in the midfield. This ball played in. Bulldogs opportunity to take it. And they missed to the left. It was a great inviting ball, and the shot goes just wide. Credit to Bunnell. Made it a tough ball to get into the netting. Collective sigh of relief over on this side of the field from Clear Fork fans. Emmons working the middle again. Taken away. Good win by Jude Gailey. McCauley on the ball. Plays this one up way off sides. Is Owen Weichel. You have to laugh at it at this point with how far up the defenders are playing for Elida, but also at the same time how offsides Clear Fork has been these last couple of plays. That was a good 4 yards. Great caravan of fans for Elida across the way. Student sections have been loud, cheering on these Bulldogs as they try to pull off what would be a massive upset in this district. Of course, this team's 6-8-3 on the year, or 7-8-3. There goes Weichel looking for a second goal. Stops right at the 18, turns to his left, waiting for some help. Beachy, lob over the top. Weichel still onside, puts it over towards the face of goal. And handled nicely by the Bulldogs. Elida tries to keep it inside netting. Big shot over towards the fence. As it looks like Lawson may have hit a fence on his way down, and he is in some pain over there. Didn't get where he made contact with it, but certainly in some pain over by that fence that lines between the turf and the track here at Shelby. So they're going to get a chance to take a look over at Hunter Lawson, who went down after shooting one into the side netting. Elida will get to clap on their players who are congregated over at the bench. Clear Fork also on the bench on this side. We'll take a quick break, come back, and hope everything's okay for Hunter Lawson.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
So they have taken Hunter Lawson off the field. He was already off the field, but they have taken him away from where he went down. He's walking on his own power over towards the locker rooms and the training room to the right. You can see him walking in there. Good sign to see that he's walking on his own power. Hope everything's all right with him. Maybe we could see him come back out towards the end of this game. But from what I saw, didn't catch it on our replay, but from what I believe I saw was him hitting potentially the back of his head on the fences that line the back that you'll see here in the back of the camera, or the back of the shot, right around where those two guys are standing. It's a tough collision, but we continue on in a 2-0 game. Clear Fork leads. Elida without one of their star attackers because Lawson leads the team in points, and he is now no longer on the field. Nice 3-man action, Weichel. Back to McCauley. Beachy puts some moves on. And he'll retreat it back. Chase Feeman trying to help out this offense. Weichel to toe poke. Elida gets there, however, it will roll out of bounds. So 25 minutes left. There's a shot towards goal, hits off the upright for a second time today. This time it's Weichel. Official gives a whistle here on what seems to be a bump called on Clear Fork. "2-0 Colts. Bulldogs need something." They'll kick this one up towards goal. Bunnell. Nice easy scoop. Lefty kick sent away in the air. Ultimately taken in. Finn McCauley leaves for Beachy. Tries to tunnel past 2. He's tackled cleanly in the eyes of the official. Big shove. Advantage played for Clear Fork. Oh, nope. They'll go ahead and stop it. Looked like that was on Austin Gudekinst. A slip on the kick from Jace Feeman. That was a rougher one to watch, as now Elida gets nice positioning. Short ball, far sideline, and this will go out off of the Bulldogs. So just both teams right now struggling to hold on to possession. Will we see that change here towards the end with 22 minutes to go, basically? Have not seen much action since the end of the first half where those 2 goals were scored from Clear Fork. That's been the difference today. I want to shout out a couple of other games that happened today on the OH Report. Prior to this, Lexington girls soccer, they took care of business in their district title game against Maumee. They won it 2-0. And then also Ontario was able to take down Salina girls soccer 6-0. Salina was the 1 seed in that district, Ontario the 2. Now the Warriors were the reigning district champions, but just looking at the rankings, interesting disparity to see the Lady Warriors win that by 6 goals. And then, of course, this game going on here between the 3-seeded Colts and the 5-seeded Bulldogs. And then later tonight, shout out to Chris Bliley, who is going to be awfully busy today. He had that call for the Lexington girls soccer game over at Lake High School. That's Millbury Lake. He's going to be heading over to Genoa area. He's probably already there at this point to cover Clear Fork girls soccer that you'll get to watch here live and free. So he's doing a little double dip to make sure we get as much coverage as we can here on the OH Report. Another stoppage here with 21:06 to go as there's a player down in the box for Elida. Trainers have been busy here the last 5 minutes. Looks like they're working over towards the leg area of the player down. Don't see a number. Looks like we're going to have another injury timeout. Both teams going to get water if they need it. So we will step aside yet again. Hope everything's okay with this Elida player. It's the second player to go down here in the last 5 minutes. Take another break here on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
This is our in-body machine, so you're gonna see what you're made of, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, what type of fat, where is the muscle, where is the fat, and then also super important, how much water do you have and where is the water? Is it inside of your cell or outside of your cell? So the in-body is a super quick process. You get all of this information in about 5 minutes. You just stand on the scale, you hold on to some handles, it sends electrical impulses through your body, nothing you feel, and this prints out immediately. So you'll leave with a piece of paper with all of your results on it, and it will also send it to your phone. We also spend a couple minutes helping you interpret your results so that you can learn what they mean. So you'll leave with a lot of information. It only costs $40. You can get online and sign up for an appointment, or you can call in and make an appointment today.
Just got back into action as they were able to get the injured player off the field. I still couldn't really see a number as he was walking away, but whoever it is, hope everything is okay. But Elida, they lose 2 starters at this point to injury in very quick succession. Odds stacking up against them, but we've seen it before here in this tournament for Elida, as they've been kind of a surprise to get to this point. Won a couple of tight games here in the postseason. They won in overtime in their district semi earlier in the week. They've continued to defy the odds, and who's to say it couldn't happen here again at Shelby? Bulldogs looking to build up an attack. Cross in, nowhere to go for the Bulldogs, except for a couple Colts. Couple substitutions before Clear Fork can throw another one in. "19.5 minutes to go. We've had a couple of stoppages here thanks to injuries. It has elongated this second half. This ball out again, move up 10 yards for another Colt throw. This time the header taken towards the center of the field. Weichel has it taken away. Bulldogs could have something here. However, good defense by Clear Fork to fend to it quickly. Ball right at the 20. Early shot, Bunnell. Not a problem at all. The senior has helped his team keep a clean sheet. Nice kick out to McCauley as well near side. McCauley, couple dance moves, now shifting, shot, and Jones has it. He'll go quick. McCauley with his speed will try to get to this ball first. Finn stops on a dime, looks for Weichel. Weichel now all alone. Mismatch into the box. There was a chance. Setzer couldn't take it goalwards. Could be a counter here for Elida. This ball stays in play. Headed down to the Bulldogs again. However, Beachy quickly wins it back. Midfield has been class for Clear Fork today. Interception. In play. McCauley played it off to Setzer, who slowed down. I was going to show you a replay, but oh, never mind. Thought there was going to be something there. Here goes a high ball. Jace Feeman has to deal with it well. And he does all right. Bunnell will have a goal kick. Nearing the 16-minute mark left. Clock stopped here for a substitution. As we sit close to this halfway mark or over it, I want to shout out our sponsors yet again, bringing you a district title here tonight from Shelby. Thanks to G&M Body and Paint Shop in Ontario. Choose the auto body repair shop that the Mansfield area has trusted for more than half a century. Proud supporter of local athletes. Global Energy Partners, helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local business. Flag up here, offsides. Shout out Panchos Tacos. Come on down to Panchos to get the best food and drinks in the town. Located in Mansfield, Bellville, and now Mount Vernon. Try our delicious tacos, rice bowls, fajitas, and of course, margaritas after the game. See you soon, amigos. Directions Credit Union. Score more with instant savings when you open a new checking account and get rewarded. American Homestead Exteriors, our commitment to excellence is reflected in our strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Charter Next Generation, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. And then finally, the Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, helping you choose effective vitamins and supplements and can prepare custom medications as prescribed to your healthcare provider or veterinarian to manage hormone balance, mouth soreness, pain, autoimmune conditions, and many more. This ball bounces to West Bunnell. 15 minutes to go. A lot of contact from Lacey. Ball's going to stay with Clear Fork. No, they're going to give it to Elida. Substitution coming in, Nick Martin. He'll join the attack for Clear Fork. Also back in for Elida, Ben Adcock. He'll jump in the midfield. Emmons has it taken away from him quickly. Arsenault the interception. Nice pressing out of Clear Fork. Martin comes right in, gets a takeaway. Corner kick for Elida. High ball, Bunnell. Caught. Martin heads it forward. McCauley fights to keep it in, gets it back to Nick. Martin collides with the defender as Connor Griffith takes it away from Clear Fork. Martin tripped up just outside the semicircle. Can hear the command from Coach Gailey, just telling his team, finish here. Well, golden opportunity for Elida. Looks like there was a deflection. No, there wasn't. No, I didn't get the replay right on time, but this is going to be a goal kick for West Bunnell. So Clear Fork with a win here would make it back-to-back district titles. They went and played a regional tournament over at Marion Harding last year, lost 5-0 to Worthington Christian. They want some redemption after that. And holding on to this 2-0 win would get them to a situation to try and do that. Bulldogs on the counter. Nice corner turn. This one, top of the box, shot available. Couple collapses in the box. No whistle, they'll play on. This ball hits a hand. McCauley gets it off of that arm of Arsenault. Right around midfield, after these substitutions are changed, we'll see Tristan Arsenault throw this in. Just took another peruse around our comments section. Appreciate the tidbit from Brianna, talking about AJ Swendel, who has played solid here in the midfield today. Has a twin, Lily, who will be playing tonight over at Genoa area for the girls squad, Lady Colt Pride, as they try to get themselves to a regional tournament. Now I will apologize in advance, but I am going to ask for some more help from the comments section. I haven't done my research too much on Lady Colt girls soccer, but has there ever been a time where both the boys and the girls soccer team have played for a regional title? Has that ever happened? Because the boys made it last year. I can't remember if the girls made it that far a season ago. Under 10 minutes left. Colts just need to fend off this Elida attack. Needs 2 goals to tie it and send us to overtime. I would refresh the overtime rules here, but I know that most Colt fans know it well after that game on Monday. Actually, it was Tuesday. Game was on Tuesday. This week has just been, for us here at the OH Report, this week has been unprecedented. This ball is cleared. It'll be a long throw. I know I, for one, this is my 6th game this is my 6th day. I don't know how many games it's been, but we've been everywhere. And it all ends for me this week here at Shelby today. But coverage has been off the charts for us across the board here on the OH Report. Want to thank every one of you who has helped that happen as well. Just in the last 3 days, I've been as far up as Elida over in Lima. We were over at Danville last night for the Devil Dog game over towards Mount Vernon. Bunnell scoops this up. And then here today we are at Shelby catching the Colts as they look to close out here in the final 8 minutes, another district title. Beachy kicks it up away from their goal. And it looks like Martin took a touch on the ball. He was offsides. Yeah, so both teams made regionals last year. That's my mistake. I should have looked that up. But a chance to do it back-to-back years. Of course, Lady Colt Pride tonight plays Ottawa Glandorf. Certainly not a gimme. Ottawa Glandorf always has a great soccer program. Lady Titans. Emmons floats it towards goal. And Bunnell looks to have taken this a little bit out of bounds. This ball toe poked out by the Colts. Elida starting to turn up the pressure. Desperation mode starting to settle in for these boys. And with that, we've gotten to see plenty more of West Bunnell than we did in the first half. Handball here from Elida will make favorable positioning for Clear Fork again. Nice cross, Weichel, flag up. Five and a half to go here in the match. Coming to a close here from Shelby High School. Swindle puts it back up in play. Weichel kills it with a touch. And I see a comment here says, we have some very athletic players in the 27 class. That is absolutely true for Clear Fork. Just a great overall year athletically. Not even just this year, but last year. Turn from Elida taken away by Swindle. Both soccer teams playing great. Bunnell scoops this up, gets tripped up at the end. Oh, and he gives a little shove here as things getting a little bit physical. Booking will come out, likely going to be the second of the game for Elida. Oh, it's actually a red. It's the same player. I did not even make that connection, but Cam Emmons is now out of this game as he has received his second card of the match, and he is done. So as he trips up Bunnell, clock stopped at 4:34. And did I see he was taking off his shoes before? I think we were in the replay when he did it, but he had taken off his shoes before he even got off the field. But Emmons, his night is done, and it's going to do it for most likely, unless Bulldogs make a big comeback. He is a senior, so that could be it for him. On a drop ball, it'll go right to Bunnell. But going back to what we were talking about, both soccer teams looking great. Both fighting for regional tournaments. Football, pretty solid season. A couple losses towards the end of the year plagued them, but they are right in the conversation for a playoff. They will play in the first round next week. I believe they're at home against Orville in an 8-9 matchup in their region, so that should be a good one for us here at the OH Report to cover. High ball, Bunnell punches it away. Kneed up by the Colts, kicked out. And then continuing on in the winter side, girls basketball looks great. Boys on the up and up. And then baseball and softball. And we're great to be partnered with Clear Fork Athletics to cover every single sport, basically, as there's a nice save out of Isaac Jones. Denies McCauley what would have been the icing on top. Another whistle on Elida, and starting to hear some restlessness on that side as frustrations grow. Trailing 2-0 to the Colts here. Another offside call on Weichel. He has been plagued with those here in the last, basically this whole second half. Low-driven ball, right to Beachy. He'll get it back off the deflection, looking Finn's way. And McCauley now offsides. I don't know the exact number. We're getting close to 10 offside calls on Clear Fork. Two and a half to go from Shelby. McCauley this time stays behind the defense, but he can't get to the ball. Elida's going to take some Herculean effort. With just 2 minutes left, they need 2 goals.
2 minutes remaining in the match.
And McCauley, along with the rest of the Colts, have just been continuing to put their foot on the pedal, not even giving an opportunity. Here goes Swendel, misses wide right. That ball bounced real nicely for him to get one-on-one with Jones, and he just flat out missed to the right. Just down by a Bulldog defender. Attempted lob over top will go last off of Elida. How about the defense today? Got to give credit where it's due. Clear Fork locking up. See if they can get one last stand here. Early shot. Bunnell on a short hop. Plays it like a shortstop. Couple pinballs, stays with the number 10, Leighton Staley. Back in the game, credit to Hunter Lawson. He was the player that went out earlier, and he plays a nice ball to Colton Radar. It is 2-1 with 18 seconds left. So Elida gets a late goal, and I mean late here in this game. Colts will have to kick it back into play, and they'll just have to do the best they can to get the ball back here with 18 seconds left. We'll see how long they can keep it. McCauley boots it away as far as he can. 10 seconds left, last opportunity. All of a sudden, the Bulldogs with somewhat of life, but the ball hangs in the air way too long, and that'll do it. Give credit to the Bulldogs. They played to the end of it. They played till there were zeros on the clock, but this was all Clear Fork tonight. 2-1 the final over Elida. They are back-to-back district champions. Your ceremony coming up right here on the OH Report after this break.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
And congratulations again to the Clear Fork Colts, your winners of the Division IV Northwest District title. We're going to step aside and let you take in the atmosphere here from Shelby High School as both teams receive their trophies, starting with the Elida Bulldogs, your runners-up here in this district.
My pleasure to present to you the 2025 OHSA Division IV District Soccer Tournament Awards. First, we will recognize the 2025 OHSA Division IV District runner-up team, the Elida High School Bulldogs. Presenting the awards this afternoon will be the Elida principal, Darren Sharp, and the OHSA rep, Charlie Reidenauer. Fellas, when your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion. Number 1, Bryce Dotson. Number 2, Colton Radar. Number 3, Colin Bauer. Number 4, Tristan Arsino. Number 5, Gabe Deal. Number 6, Cameron Emmons. Number 7, Seth Warner. Number 8, Zane Solomon. Number 9, Hunter Lawson. Number 10, Leighton Staley. Number 11, Austin Goodekist. Number 12, Miki Montfort. Number 13, Blake Sharp. Number 14, Connor Griffith. Number 15, Clay Knight. Number 16, Ben Hathcott. Number 17, Richard Garcia. Number 18, George Gabasaz. Number 19, Jaden Garrett. Number 20, Colton Graham. Number 21, Seth Mullane. And number 0, Isaac Jones. Assistant coach, Aaron Thomas. Assistant coach, Nick Jones. Assistant coach, Aaron Garrett. And head coach of the Bulldogs, Pat Larkin. At this time, with Coach Larkin and the Bulldog captains, please come forward to receive your district runner-up trophy. Congratulations on an outstanding senior, fellows. And now we will recognize 2025 OHSA Division IV District Championship team, the Clear Fork High School Colts. Assisting with the awards this afternoon will be Assistant Principal Sean Ranian and Athletic Director Jessica Brokaw. Number 2, Kale Berry. Number 3, Jace Beeman. Number 4, Coy Barry. Number 5, Jude Gailey. Number 6, Caleb Kovacic. Number 7, Cade Beachy. Number 8, Lucas Kromensky. Number 9, Kaboto Setzer. Number 10, Finn McCauley. Number 11, Owen Weichel. Number 12, Jaden Lacey. Number 13, Barrett Walters. Number 15, Christian Kinnaman. Number 16, AJ Swindle. Number 17, Cooper Brokaw. Number 19, Zane Atkinson. Number 22, Johnny Ennis. Number 23, Nick Martin. And number 99, Wes Bunnell. Assistant coach Jeff Labaki. Assistant coach Matt Beachy. And the head coach of the Clear Fork Colts, Nate Gailey. And at this time, would the head coach Nate Gailey and the Colts captains please come forward to receive your district championship trophy. Once again, we'd like to congratulate both teams on an outstanding season. I wish good luck to the Clear Fork Colts as they continue and advance to the regional semi-final match. On behalf of the staff at Shelby High School and the Vernon High School Athletic Association, thank you for attending today's event. Please drive home safely. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to enter the track and stadium facility, please do so. Get some photographs.
Where do you want me? Just like.
It is time now for your Panchos Tacos player of the game, Cade Beachy, bringing the trophy up with us. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the district title. Your second in as many years. Just take me through what went into this title specifically.
Man, it was so special, especially to do it back-to-back. We really wanted it. We really wanted to come out here and prove who we were, and I think we did that tonight. And definitely not an easy run, Kenton, overtime, back-to-back years. And Elida's a good team. They squeaked one in the last minute, but we're super happy to be here back-to-back. We're just really grateful for this trophy. So
yeah,
nice.
I can tell you're not going to be wanting to let that go with your teammates later on. But
no.
You're going to take a bunch of pictures of that later on. But just talking about now, in this game, a goal and an assist, what opened up for you against Elida today?
There were definitely some gaps in the defense, the through balls, but Elida is definitely a good team, and we knew that we had the pieces to do it. And Jace played a beautiful ball for me over the top, and I just saw Owen in the middle, and man, that was such a good feeling to get a brace and a second goal right there.
And then the free kick. Just talk about that.
That free kick, I knew before the game the coaches were like, we want you on it. So I was like, all right. So I was walking up to it, and the coaches were like, go quickly, don't get set. And I was like, all right, I'll go quickly. And I saw that there was a gap right on the right side, and when I hit it, I was like, I hit it pretty nice, and yeah, it was awesome. That was definitely one of my favorite goals of my year.
Yeah, you guys definitely put the pressure on Elida today, not just kind of with the pace, but also with the physicality. So that's going to have to be something that gets done next week when you guys take on either, as you told me before, either number 2 or number 3 here in the state coming up next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Wyoming or I think Archbishop, and those two teams are definitely like top-tier opponents, obviously, but we're going to definitely give it a try, give it our absolute best, but they're amazing teams, but right now we're just really happy with this, and on to the next, we're just going to try our hardest.
His eyes are never going to leave that trophy until next week in the regional tournament.
This is mine, yes.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a look in that camera, give your shout-outs.
I want to shout out my team, my parents, my mom and dad, my coaches, everyone that came to the game. Thank you, guys. And I want to shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving us this trophy back-to-back. Thank you.
All right, Cade Beachy, congratulations to you. Look forward to seeing you in Marysville next week.
Yes, thank you.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement, an important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
And we wrap things up here tonight with your post-game show presented by Global Energy Partners. Jonathan Langdon here with you. Brandon Powell, your camera operator tonight. As we wrap things up here from Shelby, 2-1 the final. Clear Fork over Elida, and the Colts go to another regional tournament game. They'll have a semifinal with a top-tier opponent. It's either going to be, as we bring you this graphic right here and take this off, it's either going to be Archbishop Alter or Wyoming. Both very, very good soccer programs, so it'll be a tall task for Clear Fork going into next week at Marysville. Elida ends their season 7-9-3. Want to congratulate them getting as far as they did here in the regional championship game, as they had a great fan base behind them, great caravan, another bus they brought full of students for a game like tonight, and they're starting to pack their way up as they leave here today. Still crowding around their team, showing love to those Bulldogs. So shout out to Elida as well. Well, it has been a week for us here at the OH Report, and it is time for us to make our way on out of here. Congratulations to Clear Fork again on another district championship, and also best of luck to the Lady Colts as they move on later today, and they will play for a district championship tonight. Chris Belisle has the call for you live and free here on the OH Report from Genoa High School. Thanks to our sponsors one final time. Quick shout out to them before we go today. Global Energy Partners, G&M Body and Paint Shop. Also, Directions Credit Union, Panchos Tacos, American Homestead Exteriors, Charter Next Gen, and Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source. Have a great rest of your night. We will see you next week. Regional tournament's going to start heating up. Things are going to get real here on the OH Report.